Hi, I'm Divine and I'm going to demonstrate the DevOps pipeline I've implemented for the KnotNest application. We'll see how code changes go from local machine through automated checks and all the way to a live production environment. So let's start by looking at this current production application, and this is the KnotNest front. It's deployed live in Azure container apps. So as you can see, it's fully functionable, and it's also responsive. Sorry, it's also responsive. So behind this front-end, our Django backend API is also running in Azure Container Apps app. So now let's proceed with. I'm going to make a small change to my application to see if the CI/CD pipeline work. So I will make a quick and a visible change. So in the events list, I'm going to change this placeholder text. Let me remove the double O here, or let's say search only. So I will update this event list, and I will also update the change log file. I already updated it before. Sorry, it's down here. I updated it before by adding this down here, changed updated placeholder text in event list. So that to keep the clear history of our project. Now will come down here and then navigate where the file I changed is located. So my file is in the front end. So I'm going to git add, let me maximize, git add, git commit updated, updated placeholder text, and then I'm going to push origin develop, sorry, develop. So we are going to wait for this. Let me open my GitHub. Sorry, I'm going to see if the develop branch has started to check for some errors. Okay. So while the pipelines runs, here it's what's happening automatically. So it builds our Docker image for both the front and the back end, and then it runs all the automated tests to catch any bugs array. It performs security scans using the npm audit for the front end and bandit for the back end, checking for vulnerabilities. And this pipeline, we're waiting to see if it will be successful. Yeah, can wait. Yes, it's done. Now for the final stage, when the checks are all successful on the develop branch, here I will match the pull request. I will open a pull request into the main branch. Let's see. So I'm going to bypass the rules because I added the rule that before merging to main, I do have to request for a review for one person. For now on, I can bypass the rule and then merge. So we are waiting for the remaining one to be successful and then proceed to merge with the main. So when the pull request when we open a pull request into the main branch, this will automatically triggers all a full production deployment pipeline. So it's there successfully. So we are also going to wait for the check to be sure that all checks are successful. And when all checks are successful, so this new pipeline will deploy all changes live to the Azure container apps. So we are going to wait, and after this we will go back to the other live production link to see if the changes we made locally are visible to the deployed link. So while we are waiting, can go to the Azure to see my resources and look for and then look for the dashboard monitoring dashboard. Mm, so we have to come here and then select monitor. So this so I've set it I've created this to give me a real-time view of my application health, showing things like the CPU usage, errors, and we'll go down here to the workbooks. So this is the recent one. This will show us like the graph showing us the CPU usage and the memory percentage. They will be updated as things are changing in the Azure portal. So let's go back to see if the deployment is done. Then the other link to see. So here all checks are also successful, as you can see here on main. So I'm going to go back to the deployed link to see if the changes are applied. Let's go. I can first refresh. Event lists. Okay, we removed. Okay. Let's see if the placeholder text has been updated. Yes, as you can see, it's updated. We only have search as a placeholder text. So as you can see, our production deployment is now complete. So I've updated everything, and this means that our CI/CD pipeline is working, and the and everything is fully automated and secured. Yeah. Thank you.